the specification?
Batteries with lamps and wires.
Variable in the voltage, constant current, different
In each part.
affecting each other, the system, and the distance is the sum of the other. Are you agree with this?
Yes.
Can you remember?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Now, I say that our circulation is steady circulation, pure circulation, steady. It should have these four variables. It says that constant current. Constant current. Is it constant current in the two? Yes.
Yes.
Why? Because this ventricle pumps the blood, this pumps before. This pumps the blood because due to the pumping of it. This pumps that pumps because it is closed circulation system. It cannot pump more than this and that pump more than it. Therefore, the current is constant. And in each beat, each of the ventricle can send out 70 milliliter blood, which is the name of that is what? Stroke volume. Stroke volume, how much is the volume?
70 milliliters.
75 milliliter. Therefore, the current of the two ventricles is the same. Each of them send out 70 milliliter. Okay, do you understand? Do you agree with me?
Yeah.
Each of us send out only 70 in each beat, which there is heartbeat. Stroke volume. There, but I have two bubbles of the water. I have two bottles of the water. And I want to pour it in and make the wash the glasses. For this law, I do like this. When it allow energy, pour the water in here. But under the glasses, I put my hand back and by the pressing the high pressure this with high pressure to go to the under the glass. In each of each situation, how much water I have to it out 1 liter.
1 liter.
Just because they all have the same
Yes.
capacity. 1 liter, 1 liter. But with different pressure. This pressure is 25, this pressure is 125. Right atrial ventricle wants to send the blood only to the respiratory system. Therefore, the pressure is maximum 25 milliliters. This one, other side, ventricle wants to send the blood
All the body.
all of the body. That's why its pressure is
120.
Five-fold more. Five-fold more. That's why the muscle part of the left ventricle is threefold the right ventricle, due to the producing a high level of the pressure. Therefore, this one is the same. The constant flow, the variable voltage, variable pressure. Defect in each part destroyed our system. This will produce many problems in the hospital. You know that they bring a patient with, for example, lung disease. When there is a different disease in here, the blood won't come, and in here you will pass the water in the stomach. And the water comes out in this. And they say that our patient was good because he only had problem in the lung. Why there is a water or fluid in the stomach due to the cell system. Or vice versa. The patient that comes with the kidney defect, liver defect, but in the hospital it starts to bring the water in the, gather the water in the lung. The relative says that he was good from the point of the lung. Why she has gathered water? Why you have it is management of you that before this he was good, but in here he drank the water. No, it's not mismanagement. Defect in here cause defect in here. In here cause defect in here. Because if it's series system and related to the series system, today, where are you? Okay.
Sorry, because I can't wait.
How is it? Therefore, you see that the force system, that resistance is the sum of the resistance of each other. If in this street there is a crash, if there is an accident, the previous street will have traffic, the other previous, more previous will have traffic. And you can sort it out when you take the crash car from the road and this road will open. Therefore, there is some problem in some part. The resistance is continuous in all of the vessels. Therefore, for the curing and making this okay, you have to take the problem. You know, that's why these two hard are in the series part, of each other, and the four specification of the series system works on it. The current is constant, the voltage or the pressure is different. One is 25 pressure, other one 125, and two other is the same. This is a series system this is the series system. But we have another system of the parallel system. What? The parallel system in physics. The parallel system have four specifications. Variable current, constant pressure, constant loop, resistance is divided with one divided to all of them, and effect in behavior of any part, other part doesn't. This is a series system. In our circulation, small circulation in itself. Please pay attention. Small circulation in itself. Big circulation in itself are in the series situation. Parallel situation. You know that like this. In here, When the blood comes to line, in here it becomes parallel, and again it's turn back to part like this. And then to go to the whole system, this is the parallel, and again parallel body, and again we turn back to the. Therefore, in the big circulation, you have the parallel system in it, and in small circulation, you have parallel system. Most circulation is in series system. Most circulation are in the series system, incorporated to each other, but in each one of them, in itself, the circulating is series. Sorry, parallel. And the parallel system, in the parallel system, the flow is constant. The pressure is constant. You know that by getting the pressure, where do we get our blood pressure? Here. Yes? Why? If I say you that you are saying you are getting your blood pressure with your hand. Why? You say that you are taking my hand pressure. My blood pressure is here. We say that due to the parallel system, the pressure if I take from here, if I put the catheter in your heart, you will get the same amount of the blood pressure due to the parallel system. In the parallel system, everywhere the pressure is constant.
Same.
Your blood pressure in here and here is 120. All of them, due to the parallel system. But the fluid is different. The blood fluid which goes to our liver is very high amount of the liver. But the blood fluid which goes to the, for example, parahormone, is very small gland. And this very small gland needs very small amount of the blood. Therefore, the blood which goes to our parahypophyse, parathyroid, thyroid, lung, every part of the gland is due to the demand of the nutrition and oxygen. The blood flow for each part is due to their demand, due to their size. Different amount of the blood goes to each part, but with constant pressure. With constant pressure, which pressure is 120 or 12. 12 is centimeter millimeter, 120 is millimeter. That's why that. And the other two systems. Occlusion in each part of this vessel doesn't stop the circulation. But this, for example, these are the parallel. See, if there is some difficult in here, other row is working.
Bianastomosis.
If they are working, they are acting their normal action. It doesn't defect occlusion one parallel because they are not steady. Your working is not dependent to this one. You are working with this vessel and that vessel. You are not waiting for this, they are not waiting for you. Therefore, defect or difficulties in each part of the body can die. That part of the body without which the action is stop the action. The action is going on, for example, a part of the heart is infarcted, other part of it is working and taking the responsibility of their work. Therefore, in the parallel system, the defect in one part doesn't affect all of the system. And also, the resistance is decreased by increasing the blood vessel. The resistance decreases. For example, this we have these two stick with each other. If there is a third one, the resistance is this three sticks with added with each other. But in this system, if I have two streets, we have the resistance. If I increase it, another parallel street, the resistance will come out. If I put it this straight again, the resistance will come out, and also the resistance will be reduced by increasing the parallel systems. Okay. Okay. We have, I told you that the blood clot is a heart motor running in the blood vessel and doing its action. Therefore, we have three different components. One heart, one blood vessel, and third system is blood. They are separate of each other, and the content is different of each other, but they are working with each other. Suppose that driver, car, and road. There is three different components. Driver is you, car is something manufactured, and road is other thing. but the bad road can affect the good car. The bad car can hurt the road. The bad driver can hurt the road, the bad driver can hurt the car. Okay? Therefore, they have effect on each other. There are three different components, but they are affecting each other somehow. That's why we have to see that the effect of these three different kinds of the system on each other. Let's go to the lab to see what's going on. Blood and expression can damage the vessel. Blood vessel can affect blood and blood pressure, and so on. If we want to say that how much the material, how many kinds of the material we have, four kinds of material: fluid, solids, plasma, neutrons. The last two one is not your lesson, but I need, because I need to know something about it. Because when we say that the different kind of the material, the fluid and solid is not the only. We have two other kinds. One is plasma and two is neutrons. Do you know what we say? What to plasma? What is plasma? Have you heard anything about the plasma?
Water and protein? Yeah, water and protein.
Sorry?
Water and protein.
No, not blood plasma.
What?
No, not
Something inside the sky.
The plasma is the matters which is in the very high, located in the very high temperature or very high pressure. The matters, the materials, which is in the very high pressure or high temperature. Like the materials is in the surface of the sun, or materials which is in the deep sea, deep of the earth. The gas material, for example, the iron is iron, but with different feature. You know the iron that is, you can make shape, give the shape to them. It can mix with the oxygen, say the oxide iron. It can
So
you can make this and blend it and you can everything. But 6,000 degree of the iron, in the 6,000 of the day temperature, how is iron work? I don't know. In the 6,000, it's fluid, and the combination with oxygen, we don't know how. The combination with acid, we don't know how. The combination with the other system, we don't know how. The attitude and the systems, we don't know how they work, how they do. Therefore, to the materials which are in the high temperature or high pressure, we say plasma, iron plasma, plasma oxygen, plasma carbon, plasma. These are other physics which is not the same physics that we are studying. This is the plasma system. Neutrons, do you know what about neutrons? Materials?
like our food.
No, neutrons.
The things that have equal
No.
charge, right?
Let's be safe.
I have zero charge.
For you know that the sodium Na is 20 and with the number of the atomic number is 11. It means 1, 5, Sorry, 2, 8, 1. Potassium is how much? 39. Atomic number is 19. 2, 8, 8, 1. You know that there is a very high distance between orbits of the electron, high distance. And then by increasing the electron, another orbit will increase and the bigger atom. Yes? It says that suppose that this distance is we bring this distance to the zero. This bring this electron, for example, attach to this electrons here and attach this 18 electrons here and omit this orbits. If we could omit these orbits of the electron, the size of the Earth would become like a melon with the same weight, but with the melon size. Shrink it very, very high. It would shrink by the very, very high temperature and temperature, it can be shrinked to each other. And this not real system, but it is mathematical, calculated system. We say neutron material. We cannot make neutron material, but we can calculate it that, and they say that the material neutron is another kind of the material. But anyway, we return back to the fluid. We have two kinds of the fluid. What is the kind of the fluid?
Gases.
What is the difference between these two, actually?
The gas is less concentrated.
Yes, it's written here. It means in this molecular concentration. Therefore, the difference between the gas and the difference between the liquid and gas is concentration of the molecule. Concentration of the molecule. If the concentration of the molecule increase, the gas will change its situation from the gas to the liquid. And if the concentration decrease, it becomes the gas. Like the water, high in the concentration is in ice, lower concentration is water, very low concentration
It's solid.
no, very
Low concentration is gas.
bukhar.
Steam.
Steam of the
Gas.
the steam of the gas. Therefore, we have three kinds of the situation in the water. Steam, water, and solid. And the difference is in the difference of the concentration. Therefore, the difference, we say the difference in the concentration of the molecule viscosity. We say to the concentration of the molecule viscosity. Therefore, by increasing the viscosity, by increasing that viscous will comes out from the liquid and becomes the high compress, high concentration. And this viscosity, by increasing the viscosity, the movement and by increasing the viscosity, fluidity decreases. By increasing the viscosity, fluidity is decreased. And by decreasing the fluidity, the energy for moving that would be increased. Suppose you have three glasses, in the one of the is sweet tea, in the middle one is jam, the third one is honey. and there is three spoons in there. Which one is very easier to see it?
Tea.
What?
No, tea, sweetie, very easy to see it.
Tea. Yeah, I was thinking that's just jam.
No, it's sweet tea.
Yeah, 3 tea.
And jam is much more difficult, and honey
It's the most difficult.
very difficult. All of them have glucose in all of them. But the concentration in the sweet tea is low, the jam is higher than the sweet tea, and in the honey is 100%. Therefore, the energy for kneading to sealing the honey is very high, the jam is lower, and the water is lower. Therefore, the viscosity is is due to the concentration, and by increasing the viscosity, fluidity will decrease, and the energy for moving of that is increased. The fluids have from the kind of the component of themselves, we have three kinds of the fluidity. From two kinds of the fluid. Viscosity is increasing the energy needed for the movement. Okay? Composition of the fluid, we have two kinds of the composition. One Newtonian system and other one non-Newtonian. Newtonian is pure fluid, like water. Like a pure water, pure oil, pure gasoline, pure everything. Pure of that is the fluidity is the same, and in this system, by increasing the energy, movement will increase. By increasing the energy, the movement is increased, and it is linear. But it is due to the different kind of the fluid. This one is, for example, water. This one is oil. This one is water. This one is currently everything. Different fluid need different kind of energy. This is the Newtonian. Non-Newtonian is like a blood, like a soup. In the soup you have the medicine. Medicine is gathered to each other and make the soup for you. The soup is non-linear because it have vermicelli, it have water, it have salt, it have lemon juice, it have like so. Different kind of thing gathered to each other becomes soup. Different system of gathered to each other like blood. The blood is non-Newtonian system because it has water, it has red blood cell, white blood cell, plasma protein, ions, everything. Plaquettes, different kind of the neutrophil, monocyte, eosinophil, lymphocyte. Therefore, there are many different kind of the cell, which is non-Newtonian system. This non-Newtonian system, by increasing the pressure, the movement doesn't increase in linearity. By increasing the pressure, like this is linear. Increasing the pressure, movement. By increasing the pressure, in the here is going like movement. But in the non-Newtonian, like this. Movement doesn't increase. By increasing the pressure, By increasing the pressure, movement doesn't increase in somewhere. And this is good because we don't have very high velocity. Why? Because I am a blood and I want to run. It is the main road, main artery, and this one, artery here. And the cell is located in this one artery, not in the main road. In the main road you have to go, but if you want to go to your home, you have to turn to the street and away and something like that, and you go to your home. For this reason, the blood vessel shouldn't go too fast. It shouldn't go very slow, but it doesn't go very fast because if you go very fast, cannot rotate this better, cannot rotate the other way. And non-Newtonian system is good because by increasing the pressure, the velocity would not increase the very high linearly. In some physiology part, by increasing pressure, the heart produces pressure. But the blood velocity won't increase as the same linearly as the blood pressure increases. And it is very, very good for our body. Okay. Therefore, we understand that the blood vessel is, blood is what? Non-Newtonian fluid. What is the amount of the viscosity? If I say that our viscosity is this, you cannot understand. But if I say that suppose that the viscosity of the water is 1 centipoise, the viscosity of water is how much? 1 centipoise. In compare of this, the blood viscosity is 4 centipoise. Now you can understand. Now you can compare and understand that blood is 4-fold higher, much more concentrated than the water. And the pump which pumping this water blood, the pump which is going to pump this should be 4-fold stronger than the pump of water. Let's talk about this a bit more. Therefore, the concentration, what is the viscosity of the water blood?
1. Blood is 4.
And it means that the pump that wants to pump this water, this fluid, should be 4-fold stronger than the pump that is going to pump the water. If I say you that the viscosity of plasma is 1.5, what do you understand?
That the plasma is very much like water,
Yes.
and most of the viscosity of the blood is from the cells.
And what brings the viscosity from the 1.5 to 4?
The rest is from the blood cells.
Blood cells, yes. Therefore, the blood cells is responsible for viscosity. The blood cells. Which kind of the blood cells?
Red blood cells.
Which one, red or white?
Red.
Why red?
Because there are more red blood cells in the
Much
blood.
more, yeah. If I ask you how many red blood cells do we have?
The whole body?
What is the amount of the RBC?
4.9 million to 5.5 million.
Yes, but
No,
Per minute.
for
Per liter.
per liter?
Per SM3 liter. Microliter.
Centimeter cube per
Yeah.
centimeter cube.
Micro centimeter liter. Microliter?
Up to 6 million.
Okay, 6. I am not arguing this. I am not arguing with you. You see that?
Yes.
Let me say. No, it's not. You know that the amount of the RBC is different in the man and woman.
Yeah.
In the woman is
4.9.
4.5
4 million
up to 5.5.
Yeah.
And in the man is 4.8 up to 6. Why, let's question, why there is a difference between the number of the RBC in the man and woman? Due to the, why?
Why?
Why the number of the RBC in the man is higher than the woman?
Because men have more muscle mass, so they
No,
need.
no, because
Hormones.
you see that in the one fixed amount. I say that 6 million in millimeter mercury in the man and 6 million for 5 million in the woman in the 1 millimeter mercury.
Is it?
It's not refers to the size. 1 gram of the elephant, 1 gram of the mice. You have taken 1 gram.
Because the man need to that number more than woman. Because
Why?
Is it because
It
hormones?
is due to the one hormone,
yeah.
Estrogen?
Testosterone.
Testosterone?
testosterone. Yes. It is due to the testosterone. Please attention. It is due to the testosterone. But
It's the difference of the structure of the body between the woman and the man.
sorry,
Because of the difference.
if the man have the testosterone, the woman doesn't have testosterone. Testosterone is anabolism. That's why the number of the RBC in the man is higher than the woman. This is only reason. Okay. But let me say to you that the number, suppose that the number of RBC is 5 million. 5 million in how much of the blood? 1
millimeter.
Micro?
1 million cube millimeter. Cube millimeter. Therefore, in 1 cube centimeter, how many blood vessels RBC will have?
1 million. 5 million.
For the male?
5,000 in 1 cube millimeter. In 1 cc, how much?
500.
Again, I'll ask the question again. The question is, in each of the 1 cube millimeter of our body blood, we have 5 million RBC. If I take 1 cc of our blood, how many blood RBC we have?
5 million.
I tell you the 5 million is 1 cube millimeter.
500.
No.
Oh, okay, wait, 500. No, 5 billion.
5 million. Let's say, let me take you to the school, elementary school. 1 centimeter is how many millimeters? Tell me, 1 centimeter.
10 millimeters.
10 millimeters. 1 square centimeter is how many square centimeter?
100.
100. 1 cube millimeter centimeter is how many cube millimeters?
1,000.
Cube centimeter is cc, cube centimeter. Cc is cube centimeter. 1 cc of our body have 1,000 cube millimeter. And each cube millimeter have 5 million cells. Therefore, each cc of our body have 5 to 6 milliard. Any stick in your finger, minimum 5 million RBC will come out, minimum. Because it is 1 microliter. You see, that this number is very important. Please pay attention to the units. Units is very, very important. Units is very important. Therefore, you know that our RBC is the most abundant cell in our body. We have 75 to 100 multiple 10 up to 12, 10 multiple 12. I cannot say that. Let me write down. This is our total amount of the cell. Now, 75, 200. This is the amount of multiple this. This is the amount of our cell. Which is from this one cell or 1/4 is RBC. One cell, our whole body cell is RBC because its duty is taking the blood oxygen to everywhere. Therefore, any problem, any difficulty in our blood will affect our whole life. Okay. Therefore, what is the responsible for viscosity?
RBCs.
The white VC, because the white VC is not, because the amount of white VC is nearly 1,000 of the RBC. 5,000, 6,000, but in the RBC is 5 million, 6 million. Therefore, the RBC is the most important in the what? In the viscosity. Any factor, anything that increase or decrease the RBC, it means that the viscosity increase and decrease, and the heart will encounter the big problem for pumping that. By increasing the viscosity, the heart will become a difficulty for pumping. You know, the pumping, the higher the viscosity, is much more difficult. Therefore, in the cancer and in this high smoke, heavy smoking situation, in the cancer and the heavy smoking situation, your blood RBC will increase and the heart will encounter with the higher function, higher work for pumping that. Therefore, the blood can affect the heart. I tell you, they can affect each other. This is the affecting system, affecting way that heart can affect it from the blood. You know, the blood can affect the blood. I will talk to you about it because we are talking about the relationship of these three with each other. We are going to talking from the relation of these three with each other. Therefore, the higher in this concentration increases the viscosity, and the increase in the viscosity, it means that the higher heart problem. And because of the ability and the power of the heart is not unlimited. Sometimes they can say, okay, I cannot work from the more than this, and encounter with the heart attack. That's why that
It's already open.
you can take this. Okay. Plasma proteins have low effect in the blood viscosity. Please pay attention. The plasma protein have not much more effect in the viscosity. It has very high effect in the oncotic pressure, which we will talk in the later tomorrow. But the plasma protein doesn't have any effect in the viscosity because it increased only half centimeters. From 1.5 to 4 is due to the concentration of the RBC. From 1 to 1.5 is due to the plasma protein. Therefore, if I ask you that the plasma protein does have any effect on the viscosity, you will say that the effect of the plasma protein in the viscosity is very, very low. very low. And this is there is role of the protein blood viscosity is very low, and only RBC has the most important role and impact in velocity, and any change in the viscosity increase in the heart work, and it's over load of activity. This could be factor polycythemia, smoking, anemia, and all of them affect the heart. Most of the higher concentration of the blood cell, and low concentration of the blood cell is nothing. The both of them is nothing. Why? Because in the normal situation, me as a heart is running this blood to this vessel. Me as a heart running this blood to this vessel, and this blood have 100 RBC. Each 100 RBC is rotating in here 100 amount of 100. Therefore, in this way and in this way, 100 RBC with the 100 speed amount of the 100 unit with 100 RBC goes to this. But if the number of the RBC is decreased, the velocity will increase. Therefore, before 100 parts of the blood goes in this blood. Now, due to the increase in the blood velocity, 800 unit will go to this way, 800. But the blood velocity is high. And also, in each time, the previous time, 100 unit in each 100 RBC unit was. But when there is no RBC, instead of 100, it is, for example, 80 RBC unit. Therefore, the amount of the rotating blood to this vessel is decreased, the amount of the RBC is decreased also. Therefore, before 100, multiple 100 unit of the blood would go in this step, now 80% and 80% the amount of the water will go. Therefore, 80 multiple 80 is 64. By decreasing 20% of the RBC, 43% of the blood supply will decrease. You understand? You understand or not? Do you understand what the fact say? No. Suppose that there is a blood flow with 100 RBC, and in each vessel 100 units goes to here, 100 units goes to here, 100 cc. 100 cc goes to here, 100. Therefore, this here 100 cc with 100 RBC. In this road, 100 cc with 100 RBC in that cc. Okay. Now there is a lack of the RBC. The lack of the RBC decreases in each unit 80 instead of 100 in each cc. Instead of 100 in each cc, it decreases to 80. And due to the lowering that this concentration, the blood vessel speed is increased. Therefore, instead of 100 units this year, it decreases to 80. Therefore, before 100 units, 100 cc with 100 RBC goes to now 80 cc with 80 RBC. The both of them decrease. Therefore, before 100 multiple 100, 10,000 unit of the oxygen we have getting. Now it's decreases 80 multiple 80, 64,000. Therefore, you will encounter the lack of the oxygen. And I say you that getting the oxygen is the very most important part of the body. Heart stroke, heart attack, all of them is the lack of the oxygen. Well, the nutrition is good. The only thing that may harms food, lack of oxygen. And the lack of oxygen is the ATP we want to supply, we want to produce, and after 4 or 5 minutes, that's part of the cell. Okay. This is the first part of the time. Now, let's go to the solids. Have a 10 minutes